When your business needs to hire IT professionals, you can't rely on a traditional staffing agency. Instead, you need an IT recruiting agency to fill these roles. The IT staffing agency will have a deep pool of qualified candidates, and the recruiters will manage the hiring process from start to finish. This video will explain how the process works and how much different types of IT recruitment agencies cost. What is an IT recruitment agency? You're probably familiar with how traditional staffing agencies work. Businesses pay them a fee to find temporary workers for short-term projects or positions. What makes an IT recruitment agency different? They charge businesses a fee to find and hire permanent employees. The recruiter finds candidates who are qualified for their specific role, then screens them before presenting their resume to the business. The recruiter also helps the hiring business conduct interviews and manage the hiring process until they're able to make a formal offer. An IT recruitment agency reduces the time needed to hire an employee. No one can deny the fact that the recruitment process is quite a lengthy process. It involves a lot of steps, from posting job openings to shortlisting candidates, conducting interviews, and finally getting the offer letter accepted by the chosen candidate. It is an exhaustive process and is time-consuming for any organization. A recruitment agency reduces the time needed to hire an employee. The agency also has access to a larger pool of candidates than your business does, which might mean more options for employers and employees alike. A recruiter also helps take some of the stress off your business staff during this time-consuming process. IT recruitment agencies specialize in finding highly qualified candidates for technical positions. They are able to use their own networks and resources to find top talent that might not be available through traditional avenues. An IT recruitment agency reduces the time needed to hire an employee. They take over the entire process of hiring a new employee, which saves your company valuable time and money. IT recruitment agencies have experience finding qualified employees, and they can do it in a fraction of the time it would take your HR department to do it on their own. IT recruitment agency helps businesses hire software developers, QA engineers, DevOps, and other IT specialists. Many companies in different industries are looking for tech specialists, but don't have the expertise or time to find them. That's where IT recruitment agencies come in. They help businesses hire software developers, QA engineers, DevOps, and other IT specialists. IT recruitment agencies are different from HR consulting companies because they focus solely on finding technical talent within a limited geographic area. Some of them employ their own tech recruiters and others outsource their hiring needs to other agencies. The cost of hiring an IT recruiter includes a percentage fee of the recruited employee's contract. IT recruitment agency is a professional service that helps companies in the IT industry find highly skilled and qualified professionals to fill their open positions. IT recruiters are usually well connected within the industry, so they have access to a bigger pool of candidates than you would if you took a DIY approach. Not only that, but they also save you time by screening candidates on your behalf. The cost of hiring an IT recruiter includes a percentage fee of the recruited employee's contract. The exact amount depends on the agreement between you and the recruiter. Working with an IT recruiter means discovering more employees than you could find yourself, especially if you don't have a lot of experience with this kind of task. Every business needs the right team in order to succeed. But finding that team is not always easy. When it comes to IT recruitment, this task can be especially difficult because you're working in a highly specialized field and need to find people with specific skills. This can make the task of finding an employee on your own time-consuming and frustrating, especially if you don't have experience with recruitment. Why working with an IT recruiter makes sense? Working with an IT recruiter means discovering more employees than you could find yourself, especially if you don't have a lot of experience with this kind of task. A professional recruiter has access to talent pools that are off limits to everyone else, allowing them to make connections to people who might not be actively searching for jobs. The best part about working with a recruiter, though, is that it means someone else does all the work for you. You won't have to spend hours of your own time sifting through resumes or doing interviews because the recruiter will do it all for you. Instead, they will only bring you candidates who they believe are a good match for your needs, and they'll even help narrow down that list further so that you only interview people. MindHunt is an international IT recruitment agency from Ukraine that helps businesses hire software developers, QA engineers, DevOps, and other IT specialists worldwide. If you need our help, please contact us. Link to our website you can find in the description of this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.